for you guys. I'm
Might
streaming
be
my
a,
home for you guys.
might be a little bit late because I wouldn't be getting
I'm
off
streaming my
work
home
until
for you
about
guys.
now. Might be a little bit late because I wouldn't be getting just an FYI.
Say that
You can
again.
start
Map
now
Tools
later.
was echoing to me, so I need you to say that again, please.
Oh, I would be just now getting off work. Uh,
Oh, okay, so a little later? Like, how much later do you need?
Not much. I mean, my apartment is like 1 block away from my work, so
Oh, well, that makes things simple and easy. But the question is, how much time do you want to sort of wind down from work, too?
whatever. I can go straight from work into D&D.
Okay. So maybe
You start.
2:30 instead of 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2:30 then instead of 2 o'clock. Okay, is that good for everybody?
Yeah.
All right. So next game will be Friday 2:30. Gotcha. All right, we'll do that. All right. Let me get the server started, and I'll get you guys added on here.
Hey, Creighton, the letter U is not a word. The
Wait, what?
letter U is not a word. Hate you.
It's just for me to quickly type instead of typing out the Y
It's
O.
not a word. I hate you.
It's not a word. Screw you. All right, server started, and let me move you to the Wolfton map. Day by day, kick it all the way. I'm not giving it. Okay. Now, before you guys head off to, oh, I should probably do a recap just so that everybody knows what's going on. Um, Evil Fae invaded Carnival, trying to kill entire town of lumberjacks. You guys were involved in saving the town, and you sent off your family to Ulfton because you had actually inadvertently killed the uh, pimp slash drug lord of the town and feared his retribution from his followers. And luckily, you can use the Fae as coverage to hide this fact, or at least that's what is being assumed is going to happen as long as the players allow it. um, and you guys went to Ulfden to cure yourselves of blindness and curses and to sell shit. And then you were going to speak with the people in charge of the Diamond Regiment to find out what was your next step. And things definitely are getting kind of interesting. You guys make your way back to the Bronze Dragon Inn before you head back to head to the Diamond Regiment, and there's actually a person waiting for you there. This person is a young woman. She has sparkling red hair. Looks like she was beaten up the night prior, and she kind of approaches you all, and it's like, well, if there's nothing else for me to do, I guess I'll return back to Falcon's Hollow and uh, begin my work again.
Huh?
Uh, do you guys remember the person you saved from Cabron Bloodeye?
It's a dude's
Oh,
sister.
Right, right.
I thought it was a new person who started talking to us like we knew her somehow.
Nope. Well, she was
That's
there
so
too,
confusing.
but she kind of, heard your story and was like, "Yeah, this probably isn't the best time to go over my stuff. I mean, I'm just a slapped up uh, prostitute. You guys are the had to deal with evil fae and blood everywhere, and yeah, she kind of figured that took priority."
Uh,
I mean, with Cabron gone, I'm not sure who's going to take over, but if they'll believe that it was the Fae and not you, then I could easily go back to work, I guess. Unless there's something else. I wanted to thank you, for stopping him from beating me. He's done that a few times before, but I've always managed to cover up the bruises. I don't like people knowing about these things. So if we can just keep this between us, I'll just go back to Falcon's Hollow with my brother, and we'll just live our lives like we've been doing.
Oh, right. Is that the sister of the one?
Yes,
Oh.
That sounds awful.
yes, it does, doesn't it?
You shouldn't do that.
Well, I don't know what there is else for me to do. I can't support my brother any other way.
Um.
Yep.
I suggest adventuring, but that's likely to end death. Where's the paladin?
I don't know where the paladin is. The paladin's just like staring there, staring at her.
Paladin.
Paladin's like, go back to being a whore, you dumb whore. That's what the Paladin said.
Well,
I'm sure that's what a paladin would say.
Well, that's what this Paladin says.
um, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll see if I can try and maybe talk to the local church here, seeing if they have a charity job that might be need doing.
Alright, well, the biggest church is, of course, the Temple of Sarenrae. There's not really too many other temples or churches of worship for other deities. Um, because this is a small part of town and very few people. There is a chapel to Gosray, but there's nothing for Pharasma around here, sadly.
Right. I was just going to look for, the nearest good-ish deity temple.
Okay, well, there's definitely Sarenrae. Do you go back to the temple with her or something?
Yeah, and,
Do you truly
right.
think that they'd be willing to take someone in like me and my brother? I mean, I was a prostitute.
Never know until you try.
I'm sure they would be willing to take someone like you.
Not everyone is beyond redemption.
Certainly not.
Except for Paladins. They're way beyond redemption.
Yes, they need an atonement spell.
So do clerics.
Yeah, so do clerics. But Paladin's worst of all. Okay, so you go back to the Temple of Sarenrae. Anybody else go with the Paladin, or are you guys just gonna go straight to the Diamond Regiment after this, or...
I'll go with the Paladin, because why not?
Okay. Well, okay, so you guys enter the temple with her, and she's looking kind of like this is not the best idea in the world, but, she's hopeful. She has a little hope. What do you do?
Um, I'll try and talk to one of the clergymen, and explain the girl's situation, and ask if there is any charitable work that she can be doing to earn a modest living here in Ulfdom.
Okay. Well, you have a few connections here, so you've already met with a few of the priestesses and a few of the clergymen here at the temple. Remember, this is a huge temple. It's actually kind of surprising that out here in this sort of area there's such a big temple. But
Who was it that question before we
sure, go ahead.
continue this? Who was it that sent? It was the Wolf Knights or something that sent us to go investigate Aldrin Creed.
It was actually the Diamond Regiment, but the Fang Watch worked with the Diamond Regiment. So it was the leader of the Fang Watch who sent you along with Luna Aldred, who you know as a hero of Ulfden.
Right. And this was one of Thaldrin Creed's business partners or something that
Uh,
we.
no, actually, I don't know if you guys made the local check for this. Let's just have someone roll a knowledge local. This is pretty easy information.
Uh, where's my character? There
Not
we
to mention, Rala can pretty much tell you too. So this is a low DC. It's just basic information. I just want to
go.
make
Well,
sure.
what's the DC for basic
Just
information?
roll it. Just roll it.
What?
Just roll it. I'll tell you.
Blah blah blah.
Okay.
I only got
Okay.
12.
Basically, the town was split in half by who control. Actually, the town really was split in half as to who controlled it. On one hand, you had Thaldrin Creed, who controlled the lumberjacks and stuff like that. On the other hand, there was Cabron Bloodeye. You've just killed one half of the whole.
Row.
So kind of the two main evils that have taken over the town, right?
Yes.
Right. So I'm sure at some point we can also end up going to the head of the Diamond Regiment and saying, "Hey, this girl could possibly provide you with some insider information if you'll help us get on her feet."
Alright, well, she was a lowly prostitute, so she doesn't know too much, but she does know some faces and stuff like that. She was Cabron's #1 girl, and it's quite
Right.
apparent. She's very beautiful.
Right.
Oh.
She'd be able to give names and faces of those at least more publicly involved with it.
Okay, yep, you could definitely do that.
Start with testimony, lawful points.
Okay, so you'll make sure to tell the Diamond Regiment this.
Yeah.
Basically, you speak with some of the priestesses, and you actually end up meeting with the same high priest or high priestess who you guys actually saw when dealing with Cypher's lycanthropy. Um,
Cypher's blindness. Who did we see about that?
you just saw one of the random priests that run around the temple.
Cypher, you might be seen as a black cat to these people now.
Shut up.
Oh God, what has Cypher been afflicted with now?
Uh,
Well, I think a ghoul bit me.
Ghoul fever. Remove disease. There you go. Goodbye.
Well, there might have also
What is
been.
it now?
There may have also been a Varghoul. A few other things.
He has every curse and disease ever. All of them.
Does that mean I get Three Stooges syndrome?
Alright,
None of them win because they're all trying to
give me
win.
1 second, guys. I actually have to go get fries out of the oven. Be right back.
My God, cream.
Yeah, he's a jerk, pretty much.
Seriously. This is the worst. Ah. Oh my God, new Doctor Who's downloaded. I'm gonna watch it. Screw you guys.
Oh, is that tonight's episode?
Yup.
Can't say I blame you.
Oh, it's a part one of a two-parter. God damn it.
What?
I hate two-parters. They're the worst.
What is?
Episodes.
Of what?
Doctor
Doctor
Who?
Oh, I'm watching.
Oh, it's a two-parter?
Yeah.
Oh no. Hmm.
For the record, The Witcher 2 is awesome so far.
Shut up! I can't play it yet. God.
Yeah, Jeremy, what's wrong with you?
What?
Why are you being such a jerk?
Seriously.
I'm just
For,
What?
for cereal.